What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a Not So Serious channel. I'm your host, OJ Feliciano. With me, as always, is Luis Jimenez.
Hello.
He, again, isn't here. He is finishing Zack Snyder's Justice League so that he may appear on the podcast. Today, on this episode of Aftershow, we are going to be talking about Falcon the Winter
Falcon
Soldier,
with the Soldier. Hmm?
first episode. Um, and this was called New World
New
Order.
World Order.
So, episode 1, New World Order. Man, this was a good episode. We pretty much saw we start straight up with like some nice little action scenes. We have Sam, new suit, new Red Wing. Love the way that Red Wing works with his commands. Essentially, he's trying to stop this plane, the military. He's being rushed because he's about to cross the border. He succeeds. Then we see Bucky's going through some counseling and psychology because he was pardoned by the government, but apparently he has to go through all these things. We have some amazing little clips with him, and yeah, we get to see first episode the Flag Smashers as well in action. We don't know what they are. That's what we're going to be going into soon. And Sam, we get a little bit more backstory within Sam. He hands over the shield, and then we get betrayed at the end when we see that the government pretty much gave the shield to a brand new Captain America. And yeah, Sam has a nice family. They're struggling with money apparently, and
Yeah.
yeah. So
Which,
that's pretty much,
given his profession, it doesn't pay very well because it's basically just goodwill for the
yeah,
good of
his
the people.
profession is yeah, but banks don't know about that sort of thing.
Exacto.
So yeah, dude. First thing out of the bat, we got I love that fight scene in the plane. It was amazing. I love the new suit. Like it's so nice. We can pretty much tell that he's signed the Accords,
Yeah.
Sokovia Accords, and he's been working with Air Force for 6 months now, which means that in chronological order of what we've seen prior to
Post post
post
Endgame.
post Endgame, my bad, is we have Endgame, obviously. Then we have WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, and
And then Far From Home.
Far From Home, Spider-Man
Far
Far
From
From
Home
Home.
is the latter of them all, which in
It's
hindsight,
interesting.
before these new shows were supposed to be happening, but uno pensaba, Far From Home goes directly to Endgame. But now that we had these two shows, pues ya sabemos que we can fit them better, and we can just put Far From Home
Yeah.
is just like the latter, como que el último, and then
Mm-hmm.
for what I can tell is from that Spider-Man, I think it goes directly to the sequel. So No Way Home is just
Yeah,
Far From
straight out
Home,
of
and then
yeah.
straight this one. Y ahí es que yo creo que se normaliza for a while. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
Loki has something to do with any of
No,
this
that's
going on.
interesting. I guess we'll see once that comes out.
Mm.
But essentially, yeah, he signed the Accords. Been working for 6 months. We can tell because again, he's working with the military, clearly
Mm-hmm.
needing to know who you are. And on top of that, there was this rush because they were reaching the Libyan border, and he couldn't cross that border, so that was interesting. Um, we also saw Torres, who apparently is very interested in Sam.
Yeah.
You could think there's just different theories. His name is, should be relevant given the fact that he does become the Falcon in one of the comics. Rocky Puppy, you want to talk? Okay, give me a second. Any words? Fantastic. Okay, so Rocky says that he thinks that the government is trying to steal Sam's identity as well. So they want to take the Falcon name away from him and give it to Taurus, just like how they took the way they shield from Sam. I mean, yeah, same the way they took this shield from Sam, so he wouldn't become Captain America and
No.
give it to the new person. Something I was not prepared for was Bucky's trauma being interesting, and I say this, very respectfully because we haven't explored his past, and it's pretty interesting.
We've known he's had a trouble like 70 plus, like around 70 years from like First Avenger to when we do get to see him in Winter Soldier, and
Mm-hmm.
then having a little bit of a backstory of just you know, he's manipulated by Hydra and he's done some bad stuff over the years. But this one's like straight up, yeah, man. It's been a few years after Civil War, a few years after the Winter Soldier and getting to regain his humanity, and he's still he's still like traumatized about a lot of stuff that he's done, and it's been years ahead. It's almost like it's like it happened yesterday for him, which is why the dream sequence felt como que like I just felt like this was like right now and just in
Yeah,
and
it was
out.
it kind of throws you off because it's pretty
Right.
much it didn't start off that way, but like when that scene came out, I was like, what's going on? You know, it's very interesting. It makes you question like, wait, is he back? Is he bad again? Are they controlling him?
Yeah, because the scene is just throws you off there, and it is until
Yeah.
later you're thinking, oh wait, he's mad.
Yeah, the only reason I snapped out of that thought was when I saw the arm. I was like, oh no, wait, that's not the arm he got in.
Right. He says
in
hell
Wakanda.
Hydra again. Yo, yeah, no,
And I was like,
this
I was
isn't
like,
him,
no, this
man.
is not him.
Oh, come on. He snapped out of that.
So a couple of things that definitely like, you know, stick by you is the fact that Bucky's, you know, when he's in the with the psychologist is how different he is from Steve. Because, you know, Steve, he technically slept through those 7 years. And he woke up and he's ready. He's still ready to fight. You know, he never really wanted peace. That's why his story arc is like, okay, so a man who is always not seeking out war, but he's ready for it, and he essentially can't live without it. And what happens at the end is that he chooses to be at peace and may have a family and all that. But then Bucky, on the other hand, once he was stolen by Hydra, yeah, he was frozen, and that's why he's so young. But he was constantly being woken up and then frozen again. Woken up, kill people, come back. Frozen up, do your mission, kill people, come back. So he lived all of those years. He lived through all of it. So he does want peace, like he really does.
It's also just to hide the pain anymore. Like he can't just like live through it anymore. Like, please, it's been 100 and some years I've been living in this world, and it's like all I've done is war and pain and suffering, and just like do this mission, complete this mission. Okay, what's my next mission? He can't just go home and be like, you know what? I'm gonna take a good nap. They can't do that. He cannot do this.
He sleeps on the ground. You know, he can't stand his bed, like the conversation Sam had with Cap and Winter Soldier, that your bed feels like a marshmallow. You're gonna sink right in. You need to sleep on the ground like you used to back in war. But it really is very interesting. It was honestly just a really good start. There isn't much puppy. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. There really isn't much you can do or say for that matter, because it is the first episode. So like my theories are very like not that big.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're super soldiers. Like these guys are super soldiers, like the flag smashers people. They're gonna, at least one of them was. I don't know what it was. I doubt they're gonna
very
like bring
strong.
Here.
Yeah.
Extremely strong. It gave me huge super soldier vibes. I'm interested to see what Helmut Zemo's plan is here. It appears like he's gonna become the leader of the Face Smashers, or at least I would like that to be a case. We don't know yet because again we haven't seen any of them, so none of this is confirmed. But yeah, definitely straight out of the bat, I love their acting. I love the little interaction we see with Winter Soldier, well, Bucky, the longer Winter Soldier, because as he says, he follows his 3 rules. You can't do anything illegal.
Nope.
You can't harm anyone.
Nope.
And you have to say the magic words. I am no longer the Winter Soldier. My name is James Buchanan Barnes, and I am here, and you are part of my plan to make amends. Big smile.
Big smile at the end.
It was amazing. It was so good. I like that. I like that Sam has been reaching out to him, and he's been ignoring him, and he just doesn't care.
Doesn't even have 10 fucking contacts. Only has his psychologist, which is big
Sam,
sad.
Apparently.
Exacto. Y Sam es porque pues Sam lo busca a él, and he's like, "Fuck is his number? I don't fucking."
He's like, I don't care, man.
I don't
leave
care,
me alone,
man.
Dude. He's just like, leave me alone, man. Exactly. I'm trying to sleep here, dude.
I'm on my bed, bro. You're on the floor. Exactly.
Let me be.
Maybe.
But yeah, I love the conversation that Rhodey and um,
Sam had.
Sam have in the Smithsonian. Um, it's very interesting. I like the visuals in the Smithsonian too. How we have like they added more to like Captain America's exhibit. You know, there's like we have information from Infinity War. We have information from Endgame. It's very very interesting. Something that does like amaze me is understanding what has been going on since during like after those 5 years.
Mm.
How the government really did get fucked up. You know, like the economy isn't the same. Obviously, it wouldn't be. And yeah, it's just it's interesting. It's interesting because we see Sam trying to get a loan for his sister, and yeah, he's trying to use his little,
Little
I'm the
bird.
I'm a little bird, I'm a birdman, I'm the Falcon, like caw.
I'm the cacao
And the
guy.
dude freaks out, but he's like, look, I can't give you a loan, there's no record of you having an income as an Avenger. Did you get paid? And he was like, no. Look, when you do it, and it's something he's not proud of because he's a hero. Being like saving people's lives is his payment, right? So he sound kind of uncomfortable saying like, when you do the kind of work I do, people just tend to, do goodwill. They just donations. That's how what they lived off, but not really because Tony was a billionaire. Like they would get housing thanks to Tony in that case. It's like, okay, yeah, I live in his headquarters. What can I do? Or we had Shield, which is a government thing. It's like, cool. But what makes me wonder, by signing the Sokovia Accords, would you technically get paid because you are working for the UN?
And he's working directly
Now
through
he's
Air
working
Force, so that's
yeah,
like that's like government money.
yeah. No, like at this point, I'm assuming he does have like a
That's
paycheck
it.
at this point. But before
Right.
that, when he was avenging, yeah, no. Another thing, the Avengers are technically not a thing anymore.
No.
The Avengers don't exist
They kind of
anymore.
just assume que porque Cap died. Well, again, this
Well,
is where I
Cap
defer.
disappeared.
I say he's dead.
I say
He
he's just
says,
no longer in the picture.
uh-huh. But he's not here. He's not here.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're thinking, oh no, we lost our symbol of hope. Who can lead us and shit like that? And that's where I feel going right off the bat, because was like delivering that not a new eulogy, but como que words of just
Yeah,
like
because the
honoring
thing is
Cap's
that
legacy.
the interesting, yeah, it's not like he didn't want the title. It's just
No,
a title he doesn't feel like is entitled. Like there's only one person in the world
right.
who like deserves this title, and it was Cap. There was no other person like him. That's what made Captain America so unique.
Mhm.
So that's why he hands it over, and you see the betrayal in the end. Like he wasn't mad that they took it. He felt like that face was like, I'm sorry. It was like an I'm sorry, Steve. Like he felt really bad. Like he felt like he let Captain America down. Like himself. He's like, I let Steve down. Like that was
Uh-huh.
that was the face. He didn't seem mad.
Knowing that I have his blessing, because I'm under the belief that the
Yeah,
shield and just the
of
moniker of
course.
Captain America doesn't it's not owned by the government, by any
No,
entity.
no,
It's
no, no.
himself.
That's his exactly.
And the end game part me llama más porque he picked him out of everyone who
Yeah,
have seen him fight, who he has seen them fight Thanos, and it's like, nah, Sam's the one that I
Sam.
really think.
Yeah,
And
it
just
belongs
looking
to
at him,
you.
just like again, it gives me goosebumps watching Endgame, at least that last part, porque it leads up to saying the next Captain America, which ties in with this episode. And this
Yeah.
episode is him kind of not renouncing it, but saying that like, oh, I'm not worthy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to how he thinks, como like Thor saying he's not worthy,
Yeah.
which I'm getting vibes of like, no, you
Yeah.
are.
Of course you are.
You'll find out why
Something,
and
yeah.
how, but
Something interesting is the fact that shield isn't the same one. It's a different shield. It's got different engravings
okay,
because the shield
that
the shield Cap had was destroyed by Thanos. So this is a brand new shield. I feel like it has some extra tricks that only Sam can discover. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but it'll be interesting to see that in the future, hopefully. And to close this up real quick, um, I'm intrigued by the fact that they called, the new Captain America, Captain America. Like, oh, you're brand new
new.
Captain America, and he's U.S. agent. Like we know him as U.S. agent,
Right.
Will he eventually go by that name, or will he go by Captain America?
So here's where I guess we can go to like the not theorize, porque es un primer episodio, pero if y'all been watching, I know the credits are boring to watch because you want more content.
Well,
But
they
if
have a
you're
lot
actually
of information.
they have a lot of information, including one which I found out later on is Power Broker.
Yes.
Power Broker is not too much of an important character, but interesante on the basis of what you mentioned, that the Flag Smashers are enhanced in some way. Power Broker is that type of character within Marvel in which he's like this not arms dealer, but he's like this dealer that has
Oh
like
yeah,
some
yeah,
type
yeah.
of serum and he can
Yeah.
make you strong.
Mm-hmm.
There is a part in the end credits where está bien escrachado dice Power Broker is watching.
Yeah.
It can mean anything, en verdad, todo es bien
No,
propaganda
but
style, very stuff. Pero dije,
I'm glad you bring it up. I'm glad you bring it up
who
because
is
it is
that
true.
person? I googled it y yo, it could make sense about the Flag Smasher. Si estamos poniendo como que, mira, esa persona really just
Actually,
body
yeah,
that
no,
guy.
it makes sense because okay, so there's a city they go to, and I forgot the name of that city.
It's not Switzerland. It's like some.
No. It looks the city they go to, and I forgot the name. I'll make sure to have it for the next episode.
It's some city.
Yeah, it's that city that's a criminal world pretty much. So maybe they're going there to find the dealer who deals on super soldier serum, and he's turning people into super soldiers. That would be very interesting to see. But
because we know Simo's like the main baddie, so like I gotta say, como Power Broker will have an impact if he does. I'm just saying, como que
no, it'd be
he
an
could have
interesting
some
villain
type
to
of
like
it, pero Simo will still be like the main focal point guy. Donde siento como que
definitely.
I hope that Sam understands that. Sure, man, Falcon, you can. Es como decir, sure, you can just be Falcon and like you can fit in this role better. But I think whether or not now I'm feeling como que wait. So is the trailers that we've seen of him throwing the shield, was that before giving the shield, or did he find out
I was
how to
thinking
find the
this.
shield?
I was thinking the same thing. No, because I feel like he just gets the shield back because we see him. There's other scenes where he's actually using the shield as Falcon, so I think he does kind of take it back.
Because U.S. Agent, y'all know that, because if y'all know him, he ain't your typical Americanized soldier. He's a very
man, he'll shoot you if you get in his way, pretty much.
Oh, and if it's Sam, oh boy, bro, like this show, Bobby, if you're like anyone but white, yeah, man, you're gonna have a shit ton of luck, a shit ton of bad luck if you're like wanting that. Man,
America, am I right?
Yeah, the Sam scenes, I love the character. I love him. I love the fact that we're having like this show where these two characters are great, but boy, that this first episode was just like, man, I hope Falcon gets a nice refresh knowing that Cap is gone, and it's like nothing's changed.
It's everything just it's a
everything
lot worse.
it's even worse. Wow.
Yeah, it's even worse.
It's even worse.
But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. We were not going to theorize much because it is the first episode. We just here praising it with you. If you wanna, if you wanna know more about our episodes, make sure you subscribe. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you liked it, and click that bell notification so you know when we release new videos. I'm gonna say it again, bro. Subscribe, man. Look, what I'm saying, dude. 50% of you guys aren't subscribed. Just subscribe. Clearly you like the content.
Clearly you've watched our coverage of Zack Snyder's, right? And you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do more stuff like that. We're
gonna do more like
right? What's going on?
Yeah, so just subscribe. That's pretty much it. Just subscribe and hit the like button. That's the most important part. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.